Odds to win the College World Series. Texas, preseason number 1, is the odds-on betting favorite at plus 425. By the way, all of these odds, depending on who you like and what you think, have got really good value. All of them are at least plus 400 at this juncture.
Does Texas being the odds-on favorite surprise you?
A little, but I hate to add points to brand recognition in baseball mattering. And
preseason number 1 team. You know they got the talent.
They've got arms. They've got what is going to be the National Player of the Year. Ivan Melendez has already picked up one of those awards. You've got the Dick Howser Trophy and the Golden Spikes Award still to be named. I think collegiate baseball already named him the National Player of the Year. He's got 32 home runs this season.
And they have Omaha experience. They were there last year. They were on the cusp of the championship series.
Yeah. So, no, I mean, I don't know that it's a surprise. I'm not sure with the betting odds that that's the team that I would pick. Here's what you got. You got Texas at plus 425, Stanford at plus 500, Notre Dame at plus 500, Arkansas at plus 550, Ole Miss at plus 650, Oklahoma at plus 700, Auburn at plus 700, Texas A&M, at least at this site, with the longest odds at plus 800. Texas A&M has
surprising.
not lost a series since week 3 of SEC play.
Yeah.
They won 7 straight series to close out the regular season. SEC tournament, whatever. They won the College Station Regional and did it in 3 games, right? They didn't have a loss. I don't think they had a loss in the College Station Regional. And then they won in 2 games against Louisville to get to the College World Series. A lot of people have talked about how hot Ole Miss is. Texas A&M is even hotter. Mm-hmm. Oklahoma comes in red hot. Big 12 Conference Tournament champions. They went on the road in regional play and won. What regional did they win?
Oklahoma?
Yeah.
They won the Florida's regional.
That's right.
Gainesville.
That's right. They went to Gainesville, and that was a hard field in Gainesville.
Mm-hmm.
Took the extra game, so it was a winner-take-all game 7, and then won the Super Regional in Blacksburg against a really good offensive team. Texas is hot. Auburn is plus 700. They're hot. And then Texas A&M at plus 800. And Brad in Burnsville says Notre Dame is too. Yeah, Notre Dame absolutely is. And, Notre Dame has shown you that they can win different types of games. Right? You go back to the Statesboro Regional. They had all the weather delays and won a couple of low-scoring games. And then they just bashed the ball in Knoxville and win the Knoxville Super Regional. So let's play this little game. I give you a $100 bill, and you have to bet on one team to win it all. Which team are you putting that $100 bill on?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma at plus 700. Okay.
I mean, and it's funny when you say this team's hot and this team's hot. If you get to Omaha, you're hot. I mean, has anybody not been hot in the College World Series? But the value plus with the way they're playing right now, I think equals a really, really good bet.
You go to the College World Series, you've at least won 2 of your last 3, at the very minimum.
472 miles. 7-hour drive from Norman, Oklahoma to Omaha. I actually thought it was going to be closer than that.
The locals in Omaha, the business owners and stuff, got to be pretty pumped about who made their tournament this year.
Good field for them, yeah. So I don't see them on here, but Arkansas is who I put my money on.
Yeah, plus 550, sorry.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Plus 550.
So most experienced coach, ton of talent. they got to have a chip on their shoulder from what happened last season. They're hot right now. They played really well in the regionals and in the super regionals. And they're a team I know they can hit. They can hit that ballpark. They can hit in it. Arkansas will be the team I put $100 on.
You know, the thing about this little exercise is there's not a wrong answer. Right? I'm giving you a $100 bill. Everybody is a betting underdog. I mean, like there's no clear-cut favorite. If we had 7 of these 8 teams, and I don't care who you eliminate, but I mean, for argument's sake, since it was Notre Dame, let's take Notre Dame out of it. Tennessee would be like plus 110 or minus 120 in this field. Your lowest odds here are Texas at plus 425. Texas, preseason number 1, playing good baseball. Stanford. I don't think I'd bet Stanford. Stanford has shown you over the last 2 weeks that as good as that pitching staff has been, they've given up a lot of runs in the last 2 weeks. First to Texas State and then to UConn. Now, they managed to win both the regional and the super regional. And so, to Borky's point, yes, there's a level of they're being hot. Notre Dame, red hot. Arkansas, playing their best baseball of the season. Ole Miss, red hot, playing their best baseball of the season. Oklahoma, hot as a firecracker. Auburn just won a super regional in Corvallis, Oregon. If you wanted to drive from Auburn, Alabama to Corvallis, you'd need 2.5 days.
And didn't Auburn's game 1 pitcher get bounced in like the first inning?
He did not make it out of the first inning. Their game 1 starter against Oregon State on Saturday night did not make it out of the first inning.
That's impressive.
And then you got Texas A&M. I'll be honest, Texas A&M drives me crazy with the style of play that they have. They've just found ways to win. I don't think A&M can win it all. And I think at some point, the fact that they've only got really one starter that you have confidence in catches up with them. But Jack Moss just hits and hits and hits and hits and hits, and Dylan Rock didn't have a great super regional, and they still won. And their third baseman, who's only hitting like 220, but is like hot over the last couple of weeks, is swinging it better. And Austin Boast is dangerous. You get to the bottom of the A&M order. 1 through 5 is scary in the A&M order. 6, 7, 8, 9, a little less so. But, man, they figured out how to win. And it's not always pretty. But, again, they haven't lost a series since, like, April 7th. Which says something, right?
You know the story of the tortoise and the hare?
Mm-hmm.
Texas A&M's the tortoise.
Yeah, but they're
they
they're
play
like
so slow.
They're like a tortoise on oxygen too.
Yeah.
Holy cow! You do realize that if things fall just right, with either a pair of wins or a pair of losses, especially with a pair of losses, Texas and Texas A&M on Monday could be playing, on Sunday, could be playing an elimination game in the College World Series. If Oklahoma beats A&M and Notre Dame beats Texas, how about Texas and Texas A&M in an elimination game? Or, if it goes well for both of those teams, how about Texas and Oklahoma battling to get to the College World Series finals? All right.